Excellent!
What's up everyone, and welcome to Paul's Hardware. This is my first video of 2015, and if you haven't already noticed, I'm doing it kind of vlog style. I'm recording this on my kind of new camera, which is the Panasonic Lumix LX100. So that's a camera I'm going to be using for 2015, and hopefully also get a review for it up for you guys soon. But this video is about what I have planned for this year, and also about getting feedback from you guys, because I really want to make sure that everyone out there is involved, that I'm taking your feedback and I'm doing better videos as a result of it, or using your ideas and kind of running with them. So that being said, let's start with where I'm at right now, which is, well, out in the garage. So the garage out here, as you can maybe tell, is fairly cluttered again with the projects I did at the end of 2014, but it seems no matter how much I clean the garage, it gets messy, but it's okay, because every time it gets a little bit more organized. Now for 2015, I promise I'm not going to do any more garage work log videos that are just cleaning montages. They will actually be a little bit more constructive than that. But at least I have a space for tools, which go over there now, as opposed to all my PC stuff, which is mostly in this area. And something I'm going to be doing soon is kind of going through and doing a bit of an inventory. So let me know if you guys are interested in that, actually seeing what all the stuff is that I have out here. Some of it's empty boxes, some of it's actually functional. But as you can tell, it's too cluttered to do much out here right now. So let me jump inside for actually what I really want to talk about. So here's our dining room. If you're wondering where all that stuff in the garage came from, well, it came from this area right here, which is where I was set up during last summer because it was so hot out. Now it's like too cold out, but I have some stuff right here for you guys, because these are the projects that I'm going to be working on the soonest, and I'm going to start with the more shameful ones over here. Now these are going to be a couple weeks off still, because I'm going to CES starting in like 2.5 days. That's why I'm doing this one vlog style, because I'm going to CES soon. I still have a bunch of planning to do for that. So keep an eye out for those videos. Don't worry, I'm not going to be flooding the channel with it. I'm just going to be posting like maybe 4 videos for the week, and I'll make them interesting for you guys. But stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't to watch my CES videos. Yeah, so going back to my shameful products here, because these are ones that I really wanted to get done in 2014 and did not. Starting with the magnificent H220X from Swiftech, which I have been using. It's been cooling my 5960X. It's been doing a fantastic job. I, however, have not done a dedicated video on it, so I'm going to be using it to cool this CPU, the G3258 from Intel, which is very silly, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's going to be lots of fun. Stay tuned for that. I also owe Thermaltake some video coverage, so here's some of their products that they have. Now, I was going to do the DPS-G power supply just because I know it's a really good power supply, very solid, very well built. However, I do also have some of their Luna fans down here, 120mm LED fans, and then I've also got one of their kind of lesser priced NIC L32, the nice series of air coolers there. So all that stuff, and I'm still not exactly sure what video I'm going to do for it, but I'm going to be doing something for that soon. Also, I have some Fractal stuff. This came in towards the end of the year, and I haven't done videos on it yet because you can't really buy these in North America, but I still want to cover them, so stay tuned for that. Fractal also a sponsor of my CES trip, by the way, so big thanks to them for that. I'm sure you'll be seeing their logos at the beginning of the videos. But let me know what you think I should do with these coolers, and if you think it sucks that you can't buy them in the United States because of Acetec's patents, because I think that sucks, because they're pretty cool coolers, not to put too much of a pun into here. Anyway, okay, here's the biggest thing I have going on right now, or at least planned. This is going to be a build log. It's going to be massive and awesome and epic and all that good stuff. And if you haven't already spotted it, that's the Fractal Define R5. Now, I asked you all what you wanted me to do with this case, or what kind of system you wanted me to build. I got a ton of excellent responses, but one thing I think that was pretty resounding that I'm going to go with is an epic water-cooled system. Now, this is going to involve some modding. It's going to involve some liquid cooling of the custom variety. I'm hoping that Jay is going to be helping me out with this. I've been talking to him. And then I also believe that EK is going to be jumping in and helping me out with the water cooling components. So, but more on that in just a second. The case, of course, is going to be the Fractal Define R5, which is right here. And I think I want to, rather than get the windowed version, I think I want to mod this one and do an actual an actual glass window on it. So that will hopefully be a mod project. Maybe I can get one of the local modders around here to help me out with that. That would be super sweet. For the rest of the components, starting with the CPU, we have the i7-5930K, so this is going to be a Haswell E build. It's going all out. It's going to be a gaming and editing system. The motherboard is from Asus. That's the X99 Deluxe, the black and white one. So I know that's going to look really, really nice with the black and white design of the Define R5. So that's kind of why I thought, wow, those two are going to go really nicely together. The memory, oh my goodness, the memory. So happy about this. So G.Skill came through big time. This is a Ripjaws 4 kit. This is the same kit, or the same, at least, design of the heat spreaders that you saw me do with my X99 coverage right when it launched. This kit is 32 gigs though. I simply could not go with less than 32 for an editing system because I use more than 16 and it's noticeable, especially now that I have the capability of doing 4K video, like with my camera that you can kind of see the reflection of right there. Hello, LX100, okay. But G.Skill, again, came through huge with this. This is a 32 gig, 2400 speed DDR4 kit from the Ripjaws 4 series. They're all black, and I'm probably going to remove the stickers so that they're super stealthy and they look nice with the motherboard. So those are like the core components. Oh wait, no, we're not done yet. Storage, we got an SSD Samsung 850 EVO. I'm excited about this one because of the technology in the SSD, the NAND flash that's in there. Also a really, really fast drive. It's still SATA Rev 3 6 gigabit, which means it's not going to be like crazy fast, but very excited nonetheless about this drive. I'm going to do a separate video with some benchmarks on it just to see how it performs. I know for my storage I'm going to have a WD in there. This is a 4 terabyte black drive, but we'll see what else maybe also goes in there. Since it's an editing system, I know I'm going to need lots of storage, especially for 4K. So that's my storage solutions. Speaking of WD, they're also one of my sponsors for my CES coverage coming up this week, so huge pre-thank you to them for that. Now, of course, since this is a water-cooled system, one of the biggest questions is going to be the graphics card. Now, this is the GeForce GTX 980 from EVGA, which I was thinking, well, I could get a second one of these and do a two-way 980s. I think that would be a good solution graphics card wise. I always tell people if you're going to go with a custom water cooling system, don't bother unless you actually have the highest end cards available already, and so I think a 980 would be a good solution. However, I would need to grab a second one of those, or I would need to find a sponsor, or I would need to just choose a different card entirely. So here's where I think I need your guys' feedback the most, because this build is still, I mean, I got these components lined up, but there's still a lot of potential, especially with the water cooling and especially with the graphics card. So let me know what you guys think I should use in this build, in this system. What do you think would make sense? Should I stick with NVIDIA? Should I consider AMD? Should like an R9 295X2 be an option? Just remember that since EK is probably going to be doing the liquid cooling stuff, I'm going to need an EK compatible graphics card that has an EK full cover block already made for it. So that is my prerequisite. The other thing I'm considering right now actually is Gigabyte, because I know EK I think just came out with full cover blocks for the Gigabyte 970 and 980. And that would be super, super sweet. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, my build in Potentia right here, and thanks for all the excellent feedback that you've given me last year, and hopefully that will continue this year. I have a ton of videos coming up very soon. Stay tuned for my CES 2015 coverage. I'm going to be out there with the Tech Syndicate guys. Kyle's going to be there. I think we're going to have Jay there and a bunch of people. I'm just going to try to get a bunch of shenanigans for you guys, because I think we should have fun. That's what the video should be about, having fun. Okay, thanks for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. We'll see you all later.